Oh my god, he really staring.
เราชอบปะล่ะ
What am I supposed to do? Yeah, I can't. Hello, so if you join this Patreon, I have all of these things here. Just wanted to show what I have basically. I didn't get to finish Heart Killers, but everything else I finished, so yeah. Thank you. Hello, so I know that people probably will want me to listen to this with my headphones and everything like that, but I'm not going to be able to do that because of the fact that like I mean I only did it the other time because I needed to from where I was like filming and stuff, but like I won't be able to now. I don't think it's charged, but either way, maybe I'll be able to do it at some other point, but for now I'm just gonna like listen to it this way, and then whenever I hear things when I'm like editing, then I'll let you know. But like I love the songs that I've put on my playlist. Like I've still got them there, I'm still listening to them, you know, they show up in random, because sometimes I put my phone on shuffle, so they'll show up at random, but then sometimes obviously they'll be in the order because I'll turn it off shuffle, so you never know what you're gonna get. But I love those songs for real. Like I actually love them way more now than I did. Like I love all three of, oh, I think it was 3, right? I think I've already done 3. Hold on. Yeah, I think it's only 3, right, that I've listened to so far. Yeah, because I think I did 2 and then, oh, maybe I did 4. No, maybe it was 4, right? Because I did 1 and then I did 3. So it must be 4 that I've got, right? I think. Oh my god, that's so difficult to remember. But yeah, I love all of the songs though. Even the first one that I did that I didn't like too much in the first listen, like I actually really like it now. So yeah, but obviously let's just hold on. So we're gonna do Bestie. We're gonna do this one's obviously the MV, and then we're gonna do Anemone acoustic version, which is live, and then Sayonakidori, which is I think it's the, oh my god, I wrote their names down as well actually. Where did I write their names down? Because I know which ones are which now, but I just need to have the names so that I know exactly who I'm looking at. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so it's oh no, I've forgotten how people told me to say their names. Saiki, Miku, Kanami. Oh no, I think this was the name actually. I think this was the name that I couldn't say. Akane. Because yeah, this was the name that people told me how to say, but I don't remember how they said to say it. Oh god, because it could be Akane, but I think that's not what it is. I think it's Akane, or no, I don't know which way it is. Oh god, this is the problem when you don't listen to things like in enough time, you know what I mean? Like if you take too long to get to the group again or the band again, and then you completely forget what their name actually is meant to sound like. But it took me a while for other groups too to get some people's names right, so don't be too discouraged if I'm still getting it wrong. Like you know, at least I have the names written down. That's the only good part. And then Misa, so I don't know if it's, oh my god, I need to check the comments again. I should have checked them again first, but I don't think I wrote it down anywhere, like how you actually say the names. Did I? Don't think so. Let me just check. No, I don't think I did. Oh, that sucks. It would have been great if I actually wrote the proper way to say it, but oh well. But at least I've got the names here, because it's Miku. She's the one that's doing the Sayonakidori one. So that's going to be interesting, because obviously it's going to be interesting seeing her sing a song, because I don't think the lead singer, Saiki, she's not in it at all in that video, so it's going to be interesting to hear the difference, to hear like her voice properly, because obviously we hear her in the back, she's the one doing the vocals, usually together-ish, or like doing some kind of thing there. So it's going to be interesting hearing her actual voice, but let's go. Oh, so this one's Bestie. I need to turn it up more? Okay, yeah. Well, this one might have lyrics. Oh. Oh yeah, people talk to me about the outfits as well. Oh, this was a year ago, okay. I'd love to know if they're still as popular as they were, you know, in the other videos. Or have they got more popular? Have more people found them? She does have a really good voice. I like the lyrics. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. That's a great like solo part. Ooh, and the drums too. That was cool as heck. I like her hair, the purple and the pink. She's really cute. I can see why she's so popular. Nico. You know what I've just been thinking of? They're all wearing white. I won't be able to trust wearing white. I mean, there's literally no way I could trust wearing white. Because you never know. You just never know. There's no way. There's literally no way. I want to see what people are saying in the... Oh, other people did covers of this song. Yeah, the whole song was in English. Listen to Misa at the beginning of the bridge. Listen to that wonderful bass build up. Interesting. 157. Let me have a listen again. 157. Well, let me play it from here. Hold on. Oh, bruh. Yeah, it's a really good, like, she was good, like, coming, like, the bass was good, like, coming, like, making it go up, and then, like, what's her name? Kanami, she was really good at like actually bringing that guitar in and like going crazy with that, you know what I mean? Oof, bruh. I don't know, y'all. I mean, I know that when they do things like this, they always I mean, I don't know, like I don't really understand. I would like to know actually this, because I know some bands obviously I mean, I know some bands, but I've never actually seen them live, or I've never actually you know, kind of my main listening points are usually to singers rather than actual beats, or you know, like I don't really hear separating things, you know what I mean? I can't really tell. I don't have like musical ears where I can see that this is the guitar, this is the whatever, this is the bass, this is, obviously you can hear drums in a song because that's like the most obvious sound, as well as like singing. But like I've never been like hearing songs for the first time, at least for the first time I'm talking about. I've never heard songs for the first time and been like, oh yeah, I know this is definitely the guitar, this is definitely the, you know, flute, this is, I mean, actually if there's a flute you'd probably know, but like, do you know what I mean? Like I've never been able to tell straight away what everything is, like where it is in my brain. I can't see, this is definitely the guitar, you know, this is definitely the bass, this is definitely, because my ears go straight to the vocals, they don't really go to anything else. So when you like listen to me talk, or when you hear like me you know, talk about something that stands out, and if that could possibly be the guitar or the drums or anything, you know, that means that I'm hearing it, you know, I'm actually hearing it for a time, you know. I think that's good why they have solo parts too, because like you can, because the vocals drop out, they're not there at all, so you can concentrate on just whatever instruments are going on that time, which is helpful for me because I can hear, you know, who's like the guitar or the bass or the drums or all three. But I always find it interesting, like sometimes obviously there's like solos that people have, but I've always wondered, like, because sometimes it's like a solo where there's nothing else, like everything else is gone and it's just like the drums or just like the guitar or just the bass or whatever, you know. But then there's also times where they have a solo but it's also like with somebody else, so they either have the drums with the guitar, or they have like the bass with the guitar, or they have like the all three of them together, you know what I mean? I always wonder, like, why is that? Like, what is the reason for having a solo where it's like, I mean, obviously it can't be a solo at that point, it is kind of just like all of these people doing different things, but it also sounds amazing. But obviously she's like leading it, I think, like Kanami in that like moment, I think she was leading that charge with the guitar, but obviously you could still hear others. Like, I don't know, actually I want to go back and hear if you can hear, I don't know if you could hear drums in that part actually. I'd love to know. Hold on. Oh no, yeah, there are drums, and they still technically are singing. It's just like so the same thing that I never really focused on the singing part there, you know. I only ever focused on their actual. But that's so interesting. Yeah, see, it kind of like goes from like the bass leading it in to that area, to the guitar going crazy, and then the drums at the very end going insane, you know. Like it was kind of all three of them doing, kind of having like their own kind of moment. But obviously like it's hard to really hear it in the first moment, but I think I heard, I mean, I didn't technically hear the bass you know, going crazy at the start of the build-up, because I had to learn that from a comment, you know. But when you listen to it again, you can hear it. You can hear her building it up, and then the guitar leading it, and then the drums just heading it out, you know. I think that's really freaking cool. I wonder if they do that a lot, as I say. But I do wonder what that is, you know, like why does sometimes they have a solo moment where it's completely only them, and then why they have moments where like they're the lead of the thing, but it's like everybody else is still in the background somewhere, you know. I don't know why they do that type of thing, but I'd love to know if it's just like a creative decision that they do, or if it's like, if it's got some other meaning, you know. I'd love to know. But let's get into the next one. So it's, hold on, it's what is it called? It's called Anemone. I don't know, but it's an acoustic thing. It's live. It's from a year ago, so I don't know where it is because it's not actually telling me, but it's from a year ago. It's from well, it's not even from a year ago because it's 2023, but they uploaded this a year ago, so but I guess we'll see. There's only 2 people here. Right? There's only 2 people here. It's Kanami and Saiki. Yeah, that has to be Kanami. 形にとらわれてばかりで言葉を探し迷うよりも今はただ抱きしめてもう一度だけ願うほどなんてこんなどうにもできない思いは詰まってく Oh. 優しい嘘に浸した心いっそすべてを壊してどんなに愛しくてもすりゃゆっくり魔法は溶けてゆく愛のだそれでも繋いでいたい手と手このまま時間を止めてよずっとそばにいたいから言い訳の聞かない気持ちを会えない時間が刻んでく笑顔の中ごまかす涙を今だけは許してよ戻せない過去願うほどなんてこんな考えばかりして夜が明けてくそばにいるから会うたびに強くなる確証幸せの分の苦しさも止めどなく溢れる思いに唯一と思い知るもう一度生まれ変わってもきっと私あなたに出会うその日を夢見るよふっと夜の隙間に閉じ込めていつまでも星が消えない Oh, bro, that was so interesting. Like, I do have to say as well, I really love the fact that Kanami was doing like background things sometimes, you know, in parts of this. Like, that was really cool. Sometimes it was like repeating the words that she was saying, and then sometimes it was with her, and then sometimes it was like just random oohs, or, you know, I thought that was really cool that she was the one that was doing that. Like, because I think in usual songs, right, it's usually, sometimes it's her as well as Miku, but it's mainly just Miku that I think is doing it. But I know that in the other song, like in Bestie, it was definitely both of them, and maybe Akeni. Oh my god, y'all, I need somebody to tell me definitely how to say her name, because that's annoying me. Anyway, whew. I think the only one who may not have sang before is Misa, but I don't really know if that's really true. But I guess we'll see if anybody knows about that. But anyway, I really like this song. Like, this was really good. Like, it was definitely felt emotional, and the acoustic vibe of this song really worked well. I wonder if they have a version of this that isn't acoustic, because this one feels like it only needs to be acoustic. Like, this feels like it doesn't need to be anything else. Like, it's itself right now, you know what I mean? It's got its identity in this version. If this is the actual song, then that's perfect. But yeah, I love this is so cool, and I can definitely tell this has to be in Japan, because they are so quiet, the crowd. Like, you wouldn't even know there was anyone there. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is. And also, she sounds amazing live. She has great stage presence. Like, she didn't move at all, pretty much, but she, you know, commanded that attention. Like, every time it showed, actually, this is interesting, because every time it showed, like, both of them on screen, I was always looking at Kanami. Like, I was always looking at her, because the way that she was, like, playing the guitar, and the way that she was just kind of sitting there. Sometimes she was looking at Saika. Sometimes she was looking at her anyway, and sometimes she was just like playing the guitar, and sometimes she was looking around, and then most of the time she was just looking at her, though, which is very interesting, because the way that she presented herself was very you know, she was like further back than Saika. I wonder if Psyche, I wonder if that's because of, like, maybe a bit more stage fright. I don't know, but it's very interesting, isn't it? Like, the way that she was just a bit further back, like, she was here and then she was just like a bit further back that way. Like, they were in the same, you know, they were like next to each other, but she was still further back, which is very interesting, because you'd think that they'd be in similar veins just because of the fact that, like, I mean, I think usually, from what I've seen anyway, obviously the drummer's always, I think in most bands anyway, the drummer's usually in the middle but at the back, and then, you know, the singer's sometimes at the side of the drummer, you know, over there somewhere, at either side, but usually it's that side. And then the, you know, the two, like the bass and the guitar, at least in this band anyway, they're both further back. Like, they're not really in line with where the singer and, you know, let me explain it better. Miku and Saiki are like here, right? They're like there, and then the drummer would be my head. The drummer would be my head. I mean, I guess they'd be more central, more like that. But then the drummer would be my head, and then the other two are like there. So they're like not really in line with the drummer, but they're just a bit further forwards than the drummer. But like, they're still, so they're not exactly set like right there like that. So it's really interesting. I don't know, like some people do that, right? Some people have like bands where they're not always at the front. And I wonder if it is more like stage fright, because from what I've seen of, especially of Misa, she has very much like an aura of like trying to hide her face with her hair. Like, she gives me that kind of vibe, especially in music videos and the live things I've seen so far. She's barely ever showing her face, you know, which is very interesting if you think about it. But I also kind of love her vibe, so it's kind of fun, you know, it's kind of fun seeing her just like go crazy, because I just know that there's definitely people like that in bands as well, right? That love being in the band and they love like all these things, but they're kind of shy still. Because I know in Extraordinary Heroes, there's if anybody knows them, there is Junhan who's like grown his hair out so like long, and he like hides his face, and he said he feels way more confident when he's hiding his face on stage, because it makes him feel like, because he can't see anyone, right? So it makes him like more confident that he can't see anyone and they can't see him, really. So it really is interesting to me, because I could never be in a band, because first of all, I can't play any instruments. I mean, I can kind of play the piano because I did learn it, but I definitely have to go back to it, because I haven't played it in years, so I definitely have to go back to it. I did try to learn the guitar. I do actually have, I don't know if you can see, it's right here. Can you see that? Like right there? That is my guitar, you know, it's hiding behind there. But I do have a guitar. I don't know where I got it from actually, but I think somebody gave me it. I think it was like somebody else's in the family, and then they gave me it. So I tried learning it at one point, and then I gave up. But it's only because it was difficult. I did get one of those like tuner thingies so that I could tune it, and then I don't know if I ever actually got the tuner right. I don't think it ever actually worked, but I don't know. I really do need somebody to tune it though, so that I can know if it's actually tuned right. But either way, my brother has my keyboard. I don't know where he put it, but it's somewhere. And then there's something else. Oh yeah, we got rid of the pianos, so we don't have any pianos anymore anyway. But I'm trying to think, what else is there? I never wanted to play the piano like that. We got a keyboard for me because it had the headphones, so you could play it like without disturbing anyone in the family, really. So that was always good. But then I think my brother took it after I'd stopped playing the piano, you know, from like school. So like after like I don't know, like it was really interesting. But yeah, I don't know what I would have done with the piano really, because even with like bands, you can't really, like, there's not many bands that play a piano, I don't think, you know, unless it's just I don't know, like, I haven't seen many bands where you play the piano as, I mean, obviously there's definitely some that play it a lot, but like there's not really that I've seen that play the piano a lot. Like obviously there's Freddie Mercury play the piano and stuff, but I haven't really seen, I mean, I don't know if in Queen they had a lot of piano parts in songs. Maybe they did, I don't actually know. I can't think of any songs right now that I can't think of any actual songs right now actually, so that's kind of trash, but in my mind I'm going insane. Yeah, anyway, let's just skip to the next one because we're gonna go insane here. Okay, let's go. So this one is the Sayonakidori one, the acoustic version, live video. So this is Miku. Oh. This was 3 years ago. Interesting. Bass and drums. Yeah. So in this case she's the guitar, so the other two aren't here then. Kanemi and Saiki. Actually, this works out really well then. It's interesting that they're in a circle, or well, a triangle. He has a good voice. I can definitely see why she's the one that's singing this one and not Saiki. Saki? Saiki? I don't know. They look so happy. Interesting, she's not even looking up at all. She's just so concentrating. Is that a big dress or is that like a big t-shirt? I think it's like a dress, right? Oh, this is cool. Oh. You can go high. That's cool. Oh, that was cool. I can definitely see how this song was like. I don't know if she. Let me check and see if the comments say anything about if she wrote the song, because that would make sense. It was recorded at Bandmaid's Acoustic Live Christmas Day. Thank you. I don't know. Did she write it? I'm just trying to see if she did. Miku plays so well now. Her vocals match the acoustic guitar sound. Akane Singing backup is a total surprise and sounds wonderful. Yeah, I did hear her. Obviously, Miso definitely wasn't. I don't think Miso was singing at all. As I say, I don't think she's the only one I don't think I've heard at all. But yeah, maybe she's not as. Maybe she's just not somebody who's gonna sing. Maybe she really just wants to do the bass, right? That would make sense. And obviously, not everybody in a band has to sing, so it makes sense. But yeah, I do like the fact that it really felt like I don't know however you say her name. It felt like she and Miku were having such a great time. Like they kept on looking at each other, and they kept on trying to look at Misa as well, but she wasn't really looking at them at all. It's so interesting because she definitely feels like she's introverted a lot. You know, she definitely feels very like when she's on the stage or when she's like doing the actual instrument stuff, like when she's doing the bass, when she's playing the bass, she just feels like she's so in that mode that she doesn't really look up at all, which is very interesting. But I do really like this song. I think this was, as I say, I think this is a great song for her. Like I think this suits her voice a lot, and the acoustic vibe really suits her too. But yeah, I'm very interested to know why I don't know. That was no. What am I talking about? No, I think this is perfect for her, but I also think that it makes sense that she sings like, you know, in the actual like main songs. I guess it makes sense that she isn't the main singer of those songs because Saika's voice is so much more like, I don't know, rough sounding than hers. Like hers is way more cute, I guess you could say, right, in that kind of way. So it doesn't really fit like a rock song fully, but I could also see her singing like the bridges maybe of songs, or you know, I wonder if she has any song. I wonder if they have any songs where she sings like a part of the song, you know, she sings like the bridge or something. That'd be really interesting to know, because I do think she has a good voice, and I do kind of want to know what she would sound like on a song with Saiki, you know, because she has a really good voice, and I think that they would go well together. And obviously we have heard them sing together, or we've heard her sing something underneath, you know, Saiki's voice, so it's very interesting. But yeah, I really liked this. This was good. This was a good group of 3 songs, and I think this is really good. Like I didn't even like I just randomly put these together in a random order, and Bestie was all 5 of them, and then, you know, Anemone was, you know, 2 of them, and then the other 3 is this song. Like that's kind of crazy if you think about it. I really didn't know that was gonna happen. Like I knew this song was her song, but I didn't realize who else was going to be in the music videos, because you don't see in the thumbnails, you only see Saiki in the Anemone one, and then you only see like Miku in this video. So it's very interesting that, you know, it's very interesting who was put in each one, and it wasn't even at similar times as well, because this one was 3 years ago and the other one was actually, maybe it was similar times, because it was 2023. It was, oh no, but it was in November when I think this one was in December, right? I think that's what they said. I think it was like Christmas time. So anyway, that's very interesting though. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I'll probably do another video soon, but just not right now.
That was a lot of like nonsense.
Can but be kidding.